Hello, hello. Welcome back to Spiritual Warrior. I'm here doing the June 2021 readings. All 12 zodiac signs. This reading will be for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and this will be a general read. It's not going to fit with everybody. So take what fits your situation, leave what does not, and remember not to get hung up on the gender of the cards, as we all have male and female energy within us. Also remember that these tarot readings are not set in stone. We all have free will. So if there's something that you don't like about it, you can, take certain actions to change the outcome, or if it is a desirable outcome, then stay on that same track. So obviously I'm in a new place. You guys will see I'm going to be traveling. So each month will probably be a different spot, and next month I'm going to start doing extended. So when I was connecting to the energy for you, Libra, I kind of saw like you start like vibrating and shaking, and then it was like an outer layer fell off, and then it was like, and then I heard, you are the one you're looking for. And then I saw you kind of like jumping, and I heard like leaps and bounds. And so I got a couple of things with that, like this shedding of the old self will help you to jump ahead, like timeline wise. But also I was feeling for some of you that this was like you ending the cycle of jumping leaps and bounds for other people because you've shed your skin. So that could have just been for like one person or many of you, or you know how it works. That's just what I was picking up. So let's see what we have. I will pull you one card from the Dreams of Gaia tarot deck, and then do your Celtic cross spread reading. And then I also have a new clarifying deck. It's like a miniature deck tarot of the pagan cats, which is just so cute. I just love it. So let's get into it for you, Libra. Yeah, very interesting that I picked up two different things with that, leaps and bounds. Spirit, please give me one card for Libra. Okay, so we have the Hero for you, Libra, and I do apologize, my camera's a bit grainy, so I hope you can see this okay. And the glare from the light off of the computer is just ridiculous. So this is the Hero card. This is fire suit, so this is fire energy, and this card is about being somebody who people look up to and are always somebody that people can rely on. Sorry, I just wanted to fix that. So there was not so much of a glare. So the Hero in this deck, this is about, it talks about what a hero is, and that what a hero fights for, but the fact that like the hero doesn't do what they do for praise. They do it because that's who they are. Now, this could kind of, what I was picking up when I first saw the card was like, be the hero of your own life. Stop being a hero for other people. Or if you are a hero for other people, which is okay, don't do it out of the need for praise, because that's kind of when you're doing it for the wrong reasons. I'm also feeling like be the hero of your own life too. So let's see what we have for the Celtic cross spread reading for you guys. Now this is a very traditional, wide known spread, and it's tells a lot, gives a lot of information about a situation. So let's see what we have for you, Libra, in June. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck, Libra, we have strength for you. This is beautiful. I'm glad to see this here for you guys. Yeah, it feels like I'm kind of feeling like what I was feeling in the meditation. It's almost like you guys are like coming into your strength, but you know, with that leap and bound, the leaps and bounds that I saw, like jumping, it's almost like you've gained your strength to like shake off this old part of you, this old skin that was like on top of you that you needed to shed to become new. And it seems like maybe it was something that was difficult for you, especially if you're somebody who's always doing things for other people and you're not used to kind of like doing something for yourself and like putting yourself first. I know a few Libras who are like that. Anyways, yeah, it feels like you're coming into this or you're already here. So first card out we have is you, and we have Justice. This is you. This is the Libra cards. So this is obviously about balance coming in. This is also about seeing things for the truth as they are. And I'm kind of getting this energy of maybe somebody was like kind of avoiding the truth or like not accepting the truth of a situation or just like blinding themselves from the truth, like almost like wearing rose-colored glasses. Yeah, and with the butterflies here, I'm just like kind of, you know, also thinking about what I saw in the meditation, like that shedding the old skin, you know, kind of like butterflies represent transformation. And, you know, what I did want to say before was we did just go through an eclipse cycle, which in eclipse cycles do tend to really put you on track if you're off track. And if you are on, they really help to propel you forward. They propel you forward either way. But yeah, it's almost like you're coming into balance after this and like you've gained some strength. The next card out we have is the Crossing, and it represents, it indicates the conflict. And so I was kind of feeling this before. We have the Page of Swords. You know, maybe you heard some difficult information that you didn't want to hear, and that's kind of like that truth from the Justice, you know what I mean, coming in. And it's like maybe there was something you didn't really want to hear, or maybe somebody else, maybe you had to give some information to other people. You know, I'm also just feeling somebody needing to be honest with themselves, and that's the main thing. That kind of just, I just had like ding, like bells going off in my head when I made that connection. Like not being truthful and honest with yourself, because in this deck it talks about how she honors truthfulness and honesty above all else, and she uses her logical mind. You know, she doesn't take emotions out of the decision-making process, but she's very logical. The next card out we have is the Foundation, and it illustrates the basis or foundation of the situation. Yeah, Magician, Libra, you needed to step up. You needed to realize who you are, and you needed to step into your own power and like realize that you have the abilities and the tools to change your life and make it whatever it is that you want it to be. Again, I'm feeling maybe some of you were not putting yourself first. And now you've realized like, oh shoot, like I'm way more powerful than I thought I was. Or like this is like you needing to step into this. Also, this could be you have stepped into this. And so that's why you're like kind of seeing the truth and have now stepped into your strength, because you realize that you are a magician and you can do whatever you put your heart to, set your mind to. Okay, so the next card out is the past, and this shows the influences from the past that are affecting the present situation. Okay, yeah. This is the Virgo card. We have the Hermit here, but this is just showing me that you are in a period of like self-introspection and really learning about the self. This is somebody who goes off, and maybe you needed to walk away from a bunch of things. Maybe things were just getting too hectic for you, Libra, and you needed to like walk away and kind of be on your own and really see like, what am I doing to myself? What is my life? What does my life become? Like, what is it? What do I want it to be? Who am I? What do I want for myself? I just feel somebody who was like tired. Like realizing like I'm tired of like putting everybody else before me. And, you know, that could just be for some of you, but that's just what I feel the strongest. Okay, so the next card out is the immediate future, and this illustrates what is likely to happen next. Wow, you guys got great cards, Libra. We have the King of Pentacles showing up, so really stepping into your power, standing strong in your stability, but focused on your stability and building something strong for yourself, something that will last. It almost feels like you're like, okay, I'm getting serious about this. Like, I'm done playing. It's kind of what I feel. But also, like, you know, so he has that acorn above his hand there. And it's like symbolizes, you know, the King of Pentacles being somebody who's generous and has a lot to give, but I'm feeling like an energy of like, here, I'll give this to you, but I'm not going to sacrifice my own stability or my own self for you. Like, I'll be here for you, but I have boundaries. I'm only going to do so much. Very strong, grounded, rooted energy. Also, this could just be, you know, financial stability coming in as well for some of you. Okay, so the next card out we have is the Crown, and it represents the outcome you desire most. Wow, in this situation. Okay, so maybe some of you were not happy at work. We have the Ten of Pentacles. This could, you know, could relate to home, but this is about abundance. This is about long-term stable success, like family life and home, but like really, you know, support too. The way she's supported by the dragon in this. And it's like she doesn't have anything to worry about. And she's fully abundant. The way that she holds the peach there in her hand, that represents like she has everything that she needs and more. Like luxury almost. But I feel like what you want most, Libra, is like a very strong, stable life, home, career, family, everything that's going to be long-term, that's going to go long-term and succeed. And, you know, maybe for some of you, this is just like a better job or, you know, yeah, more money. Okay, so the next card out we have is yourself, and this is your self-image or how you see yourself in the present situation. We have the Nine of Wands. This is somebody who's not going to give up on themselves, and for some reason I'm very like, I feel these are two connected to each other. So the Nine of Wands is about persevering and not giving up. So, and I'm trying to see the best way to hold this. I'm so sorry. I'm like trying to make it so you can see and it's not a glare. But, you know, he stands there, you know, this knight or this person in the card. He's on the outskirts of the realm with all the other soldiers, and they stand there through the night guarding, And then when the day comes, they're still there and they're still standing vigilant, ready to go if anything happens. So this is representative of like, you're not going to give up. You're going to keep going. I also feel like some of you have come into a new pride for yourself, maybe a little bit. Like surprising yourself a little bit, maybe too. The next card out is the environment. It represents the influences of those around you, or can show how others see you in the situation. So we have the Three of Swords, Libra. And this is all about sorrow and heartbreak and sadness, needing to heal. Okay, so the way these fell was really interesting. I had 2 cards flip in the deck that stayed there, but 2 that fell out first. Fell out on their own, so separated. At the bottom, we have 4 of Cups, boredom, missing an opportunity, or just kind of wallowing in like what you don't like about something. This could be like regret. But I mostly see somebody like really bored and like just kind of like not happy with where they're at. So the 2 cards that flipped in the deck, we have the Page of Cups and then the Knight of Cups. The Page of Cups, it feels like the apology, the energy of the Page of Cups that I'm getting from this right now is like somebody coming in to apologize, because the Page of Cups is like, every card has many meanings, and the Knight of Cups is, a knight who kind of comes in and makes you feel really good, and then, emotionally, and it's a very heartfelt connection, but they don't really stay. Can come in and make you feel really good and then leave. Not like that, like the Knight of Wands can do that too. It's like player energy, but it's very passionate. So the other 2 cards that came out were the 4 of Wands and the Knight of Wands. So it feels like maybe there was something with somebody that you thought was going to go long term. Okay, I'm getting something else too. So another thing that I'm getting, and this could just be for a couple of you, like somebody who was like Knight of Cups status is like coming back in to make an apology because they really want to come towards you fast, because they're worried about missing an opportunity with you, because this is what they want with you, that happy home, that contented home life, the 4 of Wands. Very interesting. Okay, so the next card out we have is Hopes and Fears, and it indicates either what you hope for or fear most in the situation. So we have the 6 of Wands for you, Libra, more fire energy. You want victory. You want to be victorious. You want to come out on top. You want to be, this is somebody who's like recognized for how far they've come and the accomplishes that they've made. Especially with strength at the bottom. Make sure not to let your ego get a hold of you though too much, because sometimes this card is like, I'm kind of getting a connection between these two. That hero aspect that I talked about, like be the hero, but don't do it for the wrong reasons. That's like ego. And so the I guess I don't really like to use this word, but the negative aspect of this card is like letting your ego kind of get ahead of you and getting on your high horse. Nothing came out, but the King of Pentacles is at the bottom again for that Six of Wands. So I feel like you just want to be, it just feels like you want to come out on top and you want more stability now. Like you're done feeling like you're not sure about something. Let's see if something else. What is the Six of Wands here for Libra, please? Six of Wands. So what we had come out was Temperance and the Knight of Swords. So now we have 3 knights on the table. It feels like there's, with Temperance, that's about like patience and healing and stuff like that. And I feel like you want something really fast, like the Knight of Swords, like that, like communication coming in really quickly about something. But there's patience needed, I think, on your end, Libra. Okay, let's keep going. The last card is the Outcome, and it indicates what is likely to happen if nothing changes. Wow, so much fire energy for you. We have the Emperor here, Libra. This is great. This is like taking control of your life, order out of chaos. This is like really stepping up and being a positive leader. Why is the Hermit here for Libra, please? Yeah. I'm not surprised that. Okay. Wow. Okay, so you had clarity about something, some, information that came in, and oof. Devil energy and the Five of Wands reverse. So what I'm getting with this is like you realize that there was like some conflict with something, and you really needed to detach yourself and walk away. I feel like this is probably a relationship, especially with the Ten of Pentacles there. Feels like, you're something with your home life stability seemed to be a little bit off. Why is Page of Swords? Wow, Strength just showed up again. Yeah, I feel like, okay, so Eight of Wands, fast movement, communication, but the 2 cards that came out for clarifying that conflict, that Page of Swords, like the truthful and the honesty that I was talking about, we have Strength came out again, and then we have the Star here. So it's almost like you realize like that was like really hard for you, like whatever it was that came through, like the honesty and the truthfulness, maybe it was like really hard for you to hear. Yeah, I feel like it was like hard for you to hear, or like hard for you to communicate whatever it was to somebody, but Strength came in to help you because you like realized that you were a star and that, your worth. I mean, the Star is also about having faith and hopefulness for the future and stuff like that. But it's almost like, you know, with the communication here again, it feels like, just feels like somebody needed to build up the strength to really let this out. Or maybe it was like really hard on you and you needed to like really it, like whatever the communication was, maybe it helped you to come into some strength. But I really feel like the former, like it was hard to say this and you had to build strength, but you were able to do it because you had faith in yourself and you knew that your own worth to do so. Okay, so for the immediate future, the what's likely to happen next, and we have the King of Pentacles, like really building a strong foundation for yourself. We have the Magician here again, so we're having double cards show up for you, Libra. You know, it just really shows me that if this is somebody else, it feels like they've really gained their own magic and realized who they are at soul level. But this may just be you, you know? Why is that? Yeah, it feels like this was like hard. I don't know if that was upright or not. Hold on. Okay. It's sideways. Okay. Yeah, it feels like, wow. Okay, so there's definitely some sadness around this. Somebody's feeling definite sadness, but it feels like you walked away from somebody, Libra, because clarifying the Magician, which is like the foundation, we have the Queen of Swords and then the World. So it's like by cutting out whatever this was or getting real about it and communicating whatever you needed to do, it really like closed a cycle for you. Wow, that's really good. Of course. Oh, geez Louise. Okay. Why is the Emperor here for Libra, please? All right, nothing's coming out for the Emperor. Oh my gosh, I knew this was going to happen. I could see it in my head. So nothing popped out, but we do have the Empress at the bottom of the deck. It's almost like you've really come into your own power and stepped in as the hero of your own life here, Libra, it feels like. And you closed out a cycle, and now you're bringing in your victory and your rightful counterpart, you know, because the Empress doesn't take anything less than an emperor, what she's worth. And yeah, I can really see that. It's like, so this environment with the environment card, the card represents the influences of those around you. Feels like this heartbreak is not yours, that it's somebody else's that maybe you walked away from, because all of these other cards are really great except for this one. And then I see, you know, this person here who wants to make an apology, this Knight of Cups, emotional fulfillment. And then, you know, on the other side of that is this Knight of Wands and the happy home life. It's like that's what they want with you. If you walked away from somebody, it feels like they really want to come back quickly because they know they may lose you. Because I saw the Four of Cups again, that missing an opportunity a couple of times. Oh my gosh, no way. And I don't know what, just like, oh my God, wow. Oh my God. Okay, so I just need to show you this. Right behind the Empress was the Emperor. And then behind that is Judgment, hearing the call. And then we have the Chariot, like movement or reaching a really great achievement. And then we have the Lovers after that. Okay, so yeah, wow. Okay, so usually I don't go all into what's behind there, but sometimes I'm just guided to do so. So Libra, these are your messages. You know, this is really great to what I was picking up on before my meditation. It's like you've shaken off that old skin, whatever it was you needed to release, and now you're like jumping leaps and bounds, you know. And if you were somebody who's jumping leaps and bounds for other people, I feel like you've come into realizing like I need to stop doing that and I need to put myself first. So I really like this. This is great. Libra, I hope this was helpful for you. These are your messages for the month of June. Please let me know down below if this resonated with you. If it didn't, check your birth chart for other prominent signs. And I will see you in July when I come at you guys with some extendeds. All right, Libra, take care.